Hi, Jason. I've got your plan open and I can see the problem here. And it sticks out better in an elevation camera. And you click on the wall, you can see it's the wall, the foundation wall just isn't coming all the way up where it's supposed to be in terms of visually. So what I did to repair it is I'm going to zoom in, and I've got this move handle here. I'm going to click on the control key and then left click on the move handle and move the foundation wall up until it closes that gap. And what you're seeing here is the, well, let me go back to the plan. You open this dialog box and the floor under this room is, you've got it for some reason set to an 8-inch slab. That's fine. The default is 4, but it's set to 8. And the adjacent room, always do that. The adjacent room, there we go, has this floor under it. It's a floor truss or an LVL or something. I don't know what that is, but there's the OSB that you're seeing, and that's the sheathing that's on top of this structure here that you've set. And the concrete is not covering it up. So I'm going to go to this camera, and again, I'm going to click on that, left click, let's see. I was able to get it earlier. Let me go back to the elevation camera. Okay, it snapped back. I see. And take that and raise it up, cover the OSB, and now go back to the ice. See, now that handled it. Now I have to do this wall over here with another elevation camera. I use a back clip so I can just look at the part of the model I want to look at. You have to zoom in and you can see the gap there. Left click, control key, drag, let it, and see that. Now that should take care of it visually. It's not an actual real problem, it's just a visual problem. And I've said this before and I'll say it again, I'm sure. Chief architect is quite good, but it's not perfect. And so you oftentimes have to step in and take responsibility and take action to correct visual anomalies, let's say. In other words, from a set of plans, this is not going to keep you from building the house properly. It's just a visual matter. So I don't deem it very important. But if you don't know what it is, well, then it's important just from the standpoint of you don't know what it is. And now you should more exactly know what this is. Now let's look at it from this side. And since you took the original image, you added these cage things. They're going down below the floor, which probably isn't a very good idea. They probably need to be raised up so they're sitting up. Yeah, that's probably a little bit better. Now this is minor, you know. Again, it's just a kind of a visual thing. I know what your intention is, and if the plan should, I mean, just, there we go. I got that to match now. That looks better. But would it stop you from building the plan? No, not at all. Apparently you're a perfectionist, and there's nothing wrong with that. Let's see, let me take a look at your email. Now this other one, let me drag this over here so you can see it. This other one here about this, I couldn't find that happening. Now, it looks like you took this image in a floor camera, or not a floor camera, this kind of camera. I just forget the name of it, or perspective floor overview. But even when I did that, I couldn't find the same sort of thing. So I don't know what's causing that, because when I look at the model, I don't see that. Let's see, there's a hole. That's just a wall polyline issue, where you can just drag that and close the wall polyline. Again, it's just an imperfection in the software. It does enough stuff right where that doesn't bother me that it's not perfect, because that fixed that. And I'm not a software engineer, so I don't care about how they write the code and why the software does what it does. I just need to know how to fix it and how to look at it and find out what's wrong. So what you're showing in your other image, I'm not seeing that anywhere at all. So it's kind of hard for me to then adjudicate what's wrong. Oh, there it is. Okay, now this I can explain to you. Here's the ceiling height of this room, and it stops at the ceiling. And this kind of camera is not going to show the ceiling. So you're seeing the thickness of the floor platform. If you had either framing either built or turned on, let's see if it's just turned off. I'm going to go over to framing. Excuse me. Yeah, let's do ceiling joist. Turn that on. Well, I don't see any ceiling joist. Oh, no, there's some deck framing, but no, you must not have built framing yet. Ceiling joist. How about floor joists? Floor truss. No, you haven't built floor trusses. You haven't built floor joists, and that's the reason there's a gap there. But that gap there is the thickness of the floor platform, which I believe in your plan is 18 and a fraction in inches, and that's all that is. Okay. I just stumbled onto that, but I know exactly what that is. If you had built framing and it was turned on, then that space would be filled up with floor framing, or floor and ceiling framing. Ceiling for this floor and floor framing for the floor above this floor. Okay, I hope that will help you. And thanks for calling me for help. I appreciate it. Thank you. Good day.